Hey guys, welcome to a Brick Separator. Today we're going to take a look at the October 2020 catalog for LEGO. And this one should be pretty interesting because it should have a lot of most all the summer sets in here. Summer and fall sets. Let's take a look. So at the beginning we have a wish list. And then they have the thing for Rebuild the World. This is a something that they were doing as a little thing on the side. We have a list of what's on the pages. So this is an interesting set. It's the town square, city square set for 2020, and it's interesting some of the stuff in here. Like I like the town hall, I like the monorail. Diner's pretty cool, but a lot like some of the other city sets where they have like a crane or something you don't really care about. This one, he has like a motorcycle, a bike, limo's kind of cool, like the helicopter, a monorail station, all this kind of a lot of little like things that feel like filler. So yeah, probably not gonna get that one. Then there's the city ocean exploration sets for this year, which a lot of these are actually really cool looking. Like I love the shark, the new stingray piece is cool. I like that they used two boats from the last wave side by side, back to back, so that they could make a much larger one. There's like a hole in the middle, so I think that's a little pretty cool. Hammerhead shark is nice, but I really don't want space for any of these sets, so probably not going to be getting any of them. Lego Friends, I don't really care much about that. I like the elephants, those are cool. The Christmas Reef is a pretty cool one for $35. I thought that was a pretty good idea. 510 pieces. Snowball Fight, they're going back to some of the old, because they're doing the seasonal brickheads for a while. Now it looks like they might be going back to the classic brick sets. Advent calendars, they don't show a Star Wars one. That's my favorite one for this year. Cities like always the same. Friends, Harry Potter, I don't really care about that. Elf Clubhouse, it's an interesting set. I like the new reindeer piece a lot. Christmas tree's cool. Duplo, we got Duplo. That's always Duplo. Not that great. Dots, that's how I feel about meh. Frozen Duplo, I think is actually kind of interesting because that doesn't look that bad for a Duplo set, you know. So Aurora's Cottage, that one's I don't really care about that. This is cool. The Mickey and Minnie buildable characters. I liked how they look very cartoony, and I like the stands. They have like the film in them. That's pretty cool. Monkey Kid stuff, I really don't get why people like the theme that much. Monkey Kid's not my thing. New Lego Mario stuff, so this is cool. So they have the Star Course set, the Mario's house. Those sets I already have. Character packs, I'd like to get some more of those. Cat Mario is just, it's not, I don't know, it's okay. What I do find interesting is that they don't show the NES at all in this. You'd think that one of their biggest sets they'd want to have shown. No, it's not in the catalog. Caravan, Holiday, Space Rover Explorer. I don't really care about space stuff. I feel like we get too much of that. The Caravan is okay. I feel like they've done better in the past. Mindstorms is interesting. They had they've come up with this new system, and I guess it's probably more powerful than what the old one was. So I don't really care about that much. Happy with what I have. Diagram Alley, I really not care about Harry Potter at all. I do find it interesting that LEGO would give a whole street of buildings in one set. I find that really interesting that they would do that. It seems like 4 10x10 base plates it looks like this will be built on. So I find that interesting how that why they did that. Ninjago's actually pretty interesting for this year. They have like this board game theme going on with like these little spaces that you go on, so the guys can like play a board game and jump on all the spaces. So that's pretty interesting how they did that for this year. Technic, I like Technic stuff, but rarely is a set that I'll actually get. You know, the cars look cool. Pullback car, nothing one of those. The big, massive cars, trucks that cost hundreds of dollars, don't care about that. Lego Trolls, that's okay. I don't really care about that either. Architecture, I like the builds, but the prices are just really tough to swallow for me. The price to piece is great, but then you look at the price to the size of the stuff, and the pieces are so small that you don't really get... It doesn't feel like you get a good value out of them. Lego Friends idea set. I don't know anything about the show. Don't care about the build that much. International Space Station. I don't really care about space stuff that much. I like the NASA rocket. That one was cool. They did a few years ago. But I don't really care about the space fins or ideas. I feel like we get too much of that. Grand piano, interesting, but I mean, $350. That's a lot. And with that, you can't even play the real song. Like, you can't play your own song. You have to only play the songs that are on the notes. That's it. Only what songs they include in the app. The Fiat 500. It's I don't know. It's another one of those cool creator cars. This one I don't really like. It yellow just doesn't look that good to me. In the back of that, you can actually see there's a Coliseum, and it's supposed to be there's a rumored 9,000 piece Coliseum set that is, if everything proves true, it will be the biggest Lego set of all time. So that'd be pretty interesting. Hopefully Lego will reveal that at some point. Crocodile locomotive, I don't care about that. It's train stuff, not my thing. Haunted House. I really like this set, but it's so expensive and I don't have space for it. And one of the kind of silly things is that the drop tower doesn't work all that well from what I've seen. It can get kind of stuck in a lot of places. But it folds open, the light behind the painting I like. And it's a cool set. I just don't have space, money for that. Batmobile. I would never pay $250 for that. This is not something I care about. Jokers and Joker's Strike Chase. It's just never... Lego does too many vehicle sets. Vehicle on vehicle fight sets. It's silly. Iron Man Bust. I like it. I don't love it. I don't think I would get that for $60. It was like $30. I think I would do it. It's not something that I am interested in. Iron Man Armory. This is the expansion set to the one they did a few years back. I actually think that's a decent expansion set. I don't get why I had the hot rod in here, because if you were gonna get like 15 of these, you'd have 15 hot rods. So it's not. I would just rather get rid of a hot rod, have more stands for the Iron Man suits. Lego art. This is a theme that I think is pretty cool, how they're doing this. So they're $120, which is a lot of money. It's for 3,000 pieces, which is pretty good, but again, like the architecture stuff, the pieces are small, so I don't know, take that as you will. I like how they have tons of different builds, like the Hulkbuster and the 2 different models of Iron Man are pretty cool. And Beals and the Marilyn Monroe one, don't really care about that. I like the Star Wars one, because you have the Darth Vader, Darth Maul, and Kylo Ren. Those are all cool, and then the combined build of all three for this one is like a full-size Darth Vader. So I actually do like that one. If I was to get one of these, I would pick the Sith art. This is a cool set, the Mandalorian and the Child brickheads. This one is, I feel like it's a really good deal because a lot of these brickheads pack, they have, you know, like a small figure, but this one seems to come with a whole, the shell feels like extra to me. You know, like the Luke and, was it the regular size Yoda? Yeah, that one was, it seemed like it came with a lot less pieces for a similar price. But I like that. I'll probably be getting that. General Grievous Starfire. So I am very confused with this set. It's cost $80. Yeah, that's a lot for 487 pieces. Like that's almost 20 cents a piece. That's a lot. It only comes with free figures too. So I don't see how they came up with 80 for that price. It just seems ridiculously out of what it should be, even for Star Wars stuff, you know, with the licensing fees that they have to pay and stuff. I can't see it for any more than 60, and I think 60 would be a stretch. Like I think it should be 50. And I'd give it 50, and that's like considering all the Disney, you gotta pay Disney for this stuff, so that's not very, I don't like that price. The Cantina set, this one's interesting too, because they have, it's a big set, $350 for 3,187 pieces. The interesting thing is that it comes with 20 minifigures and R2-D2, so 21 if you count him. But I think that might be the most I've ever seen in a official set. I don't know if that has happened before, but 20 figures is a lot. So I think that's a pretty good value for that. It also comes with the, I don't know what this thing's called in Star Wars, but maybe it's a dewback, I'm not sure. But that's a big, cool animal. That's nice to get. I think that's a really good deal. And that's it for the catalog. So it was a pretty good one. I like a lot of the stuff in there. I do think they should have had the NES in that. I really don't get why they wouldn't showcase one of their best sets for the entire year, I think. So, if you liked today's video, please check out some of the other ones here on the Brick Separator. See you soon.